Hi, how's it going? You're watching Andy WTH. Of course, I'm Andy, and this is Big Brother Canada Season 5 edition, Week 2. And what hell of a freaking week it has been. Now, I just kind of want to talk about kind of like what happened a little bit the last week, right? First week, and how it kind of had an impact this week, and where I think it's going to go from here and the changes. And there's one player, Week 2, that absolutely freaking unbelievably surprised the hell out of me. I'll tell you who that is in a minute. Okay, let's talk about week 1. Okay, as we all know, who won the HOH was Karen, right? Karen won, and her. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, her first week as HOH, it was a failure. Okay, a actual failure on her part. Because, look, you got to think about it. You have 8 returning players, like I said before. That's who you should go after. But, anyways, we'll talk about that as I go along. Initially, she's going to put up Kevin and a newbie. And Cindy with an S, this side, she was talking to her, and she convinced her, no, you got to go basically the big physical players. And who were the physical players in her mind? And the most dangerous player was Demetrix and Mark. Mark. Okay, really? He's a nice kid. He's young. He's gullible. All right. No. Demetrix, really? The guy is a guy that you could use to get the returning players out. But no. You decide to go after 2 newbies instead of vets. That could hurt her game down the road. And I would like to point out, too, by the way, she's a little cocky. Okay? I'm just saying, sometimes we get too cocky in the game. You could be voted out a lot quicker if you get nominated. Okay? I'm just saying, she's not thinking, she's not careful enough of what she's saying to the rest of the house guests. So it could actually bite her in the backside later as the game progresses. Now, so this is what I find very interesting too, is week 1. Okay, as we all know, when Dimitri was up on the block, and the only person that really helped out a lot was Cass. She went out and she convinced him to have a fight with Damien, okay? And, of course, it was a great idea because after the nominations are done, once the power of veto is played or not played, the HOH really has no more power anymore. It's the rest of the house that is voting that has the power. So something you got to do a little bit of staging, if you want, to progress your game. What he should have done is pull Damien to the side, say, look, we're going to have to kind of do this here to get me through this week. All right? He would have said, yeah, good idea. He would have played along with it, okay? Because he could have built another ally. And that's important in the game, okay? You cannot progress in the game without alliances and everything. Absolutely impossible. So right away he burned a bridge, and the only person now he's playing with, more or less, is Cass, okay? And the returning players, which is not where you want to be, because they could actually win the game. Because, you know, you go against a returning player at the end, it's going to be tough. All right, so that's week 1. We kind of figure out where that's going. And, of course, Mark got voted out, and Demetrix stayed in the game, which was the bad move as far as game-wise if I was there, because I would have rather gone to a strong player, which I believe was Demetrix. Now, last week, who won the HOH was Demetrix. Like I said, a stronger player. Who does he put out? Dylan. Okay? And Emily. Okay, and he's all happy. Look, I'm working with the returning players. Wow, that's just great. Okay, that's great. If you're with them, and when it comes down to you and just them, who do you think you're going to keep? Who do you think they're going to vote out first? You're going to be the first one voted out. So, bad move on his part. He's thinking with the whole group of returning players. So that's basically that at that point, who does he put up? Like I said, Damien and Emily. And Damien, of course, won the veto. He pulls himself off. He puts up Dallas. But this is the player of the week. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to tell you right now, is Emily. This is what she did. She told him, because remember, just before the POV, they had Dallas got up and started saying he's going to go after Damien and all this stuff. And it's like, they're like, holy shit, right? Again, communication with other people, very good idea. But that doesn't seem to be working this year for some stupid reason. So, anyways, so what does she do? She tells, Emily tells Damien, okay, what you got to do, an absolutely brilliant move. Like, I did not see this coming from her. Absolutely not. Surprising. She says, hey, Damien, do yourself a favor. Be nice and, like with Dallas, because everybody's going to think, oh my God, that was all stage. It worked. It freaking worked. Okay? Dallas looked like a complete backside, and he got voted out. All right? That's really good. But this is another interesting part, too, about the whole game this week. There's fractures in the returning players. All right? Now, if the newbies were smart, they should exploit that. Now is the time to start exploiting that weakness. All right? My God, for God's sake, somebody hopefully can pick up on that and exploit that. If they don't, well, you don't want them to get back together. So the returning players, as far as I'm concerned, that alliance, if you want, is dead now. And absolutely, I'm surprised. I thought they would be together a little bit longer than that. But the returning players are not really together anymore. They're kind of, well, of course, like I said, Big Brother is an individual game, but you got to play it with other people to make it to the end. So that big alliance is pretty much crushed. So we're going to see how the game evolves from here on in. It's going to be very interesting. Who do I see? The dark horse from the newbies, absolutely right now, is Emily. And I believe she got the skills to probably bring Damien with her, and also the skill to take the target off of him. That's how good I think she is. And this year, she's the dark horse from the newbies. Now, the returning players, right after week 2, who do I think has got the strongest possibility to win right now? Honestly, Gary. At the moment, because they seem to, everybody forgot about Gary. So we're going to see how that works out, because Gary's kind of playing the right position right now. So we'll see how that works out. Anyways, that's just my thoughts on week 2, and my player of the week is, excuse me, Emily. Absolutely my player of the week. And anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. We'll watch it this Monday. I can't wait. And yeah, if you have any comments, by all means, put it down below, and you want to subscribe, please do. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.